Howdy.
My name is Brianna Aguado, and today for my persuasive speech, we're going to be talking about red wine, healthy or harmful. Now, have you ever seen your grandma sitting back relaxing on her rocking chair and sipping a glass of wine and been worried about her health? Well, is this helpful for her or is it harmful? According to Huffington Post, scientists did an experiment on mice, older mice and younger mice. The older mice started off very unstable, and the younger mice were very stable, and they were testing their balance and mobility. Well, the results came back, and because of a compound called resveratrol that they put in the diet of the older mice, the results were that the older mice were actually much more stable and able to keep up with the younger mice. Now, red wine contains this very same compound, and the compound, the scientists believe, can also help increase senior mobility and prevent falls. Now, when I was in Europe, I did acquire a taste for wine, and so I was very concerned about my own personal health. So I decided to do some research, and my results were surprisingly promising. Oftentimes, there's a negative stigma when it comes to alcohol in general, but the unknown benefits of red wine, I believe, strongly outweigh this negative perception. Now, how much is too much? Like anything, excess consumption can often harm our bodies. The same is true with red wine. But what is excess consumption? Well, according to WebMD, 1 drink a day during a meal can provide very beneficial to your body. And this glass has to be 5 ounces of red wine to provide the highest benefits. Now, also another negative is dual consumption. Another way that red wine can harm our bodies is by consuming it with prescription drugs or medication. And oftentimes, even though you do see this on the bottles, people tend to just ignore it. Even the recommended 5 ounces a day, although that can provide healthy for people who are off of medication, it can harm those who are taking medication. Also, pregnant women obviously should never be drinking alcohol in general. And these are just some of the circumstances that can prevent the positive benefits of red wine. Now, let's take a look at science. Moderate consumption of red wine, like we just said, has significant health benefits. Antioxidants, known as polyphenols, help to protect our body's cells and tissues. Now, this prevents development of cancer and heart disease. According to Dr. Halpern, these polyphenols in wine come from the colored skin of the grapes. That's why the red wine is a lot healthier for you than the white wine, because there's a large concentration of the polyphenols in the red wine. So, what's in it for me? Red wine has many health benefits. As we just mentioned, according to American Heart Association, red wine protects the heart and helps to fight against heart disease. It also helps in slowing memory loss. Researchers at Texas A&M Health and Science Center College of Medicine found that the resveratrol does help to prevent age-related memory decline. It also helps to fight against weight gain. Researchers in Korea found that the compound piscetanol, which is also found in the red grapes, is similar to resveratrol, and it can block the cellular process that allows fat cells to grow and develop. So, in conclusion, we're going to take it back to the mice. Scientists conducted another experiment, testing resveratrol, which resulted in the quality of life being improved in the older mice, and also there is improvement in extended productivity. And so therefore, the concerns that I have for my own health are waived, and I believe that red wine's health benefit highly outweigh its perceived harm. In conclusion, in moderation, of course, and while not under the influence of any medication, or obviously while not pregnant, individuals could actually benefit from the consumption of red wine. Now, I also have a few suggestions for you guys. And I kept them under $15, which is great. But each of these 3 have a little bit to add to them. So the first one is, like it says, surprisingly robust and has a very value flavor for its cheap price. And then the second one delivers a burly, earthy, intensity, and it tastes again more like an expensive wine, but is only $12. And the last one, also red wine, is made in very high elevated vineyards, which helps the flavor, and that one's only $15. You guys have any questions?
So, and with the red wine, if it's a really sweet wine, is that going to give you as much benefit?
No, it definitely has to be a drier red wine. The drier, the healthier. Whenever it's sweet, they have a bunch of added sugars, which definitely takes away from the benefits that the drier red wines will provide to your body.
Do you like the taste of the drier red wine?
It is a little more bitter, but that's why they also suggest to eat it with food, because it will help, obviously. It'll help your body, and it'll also help with the digestion of your food. It'll settle your stomach, and so the taste kind of balances out with the food.
Can you tell that there's a difference between European red wine and American red wine?
Yes, I miss the European wine. I forgot what they say is an American wine that makes it taste differently, or what is not in it, but yeah, there's definitely a difference in taste.
So is the white wine bad for you?
It's not necessarily bad because it still does have the compounds. It just doesn't have as great of a concentration. So it's not the best. It's not healthy for your body. It's just okay. Well, thank you.